Hello and welcome to another episode of Elimination for our Produce X101 episode. We got all three of our participants, myself, Jihan, Aura, and Nick.
What's up?
Hello.
Alright, man, so that episode, bit of a tearjerker, huh guys?
Oh my god. I was crying.
When Wei Wei, it's still hard for me to pronounce his name. The other Hongyi Cheney, that's not Tony. When he said that even though that he might not like make it any farther, he might get eliminated. He wanted to at least try being center. Oh, my heart, it broke.
Because he was fighting back the tears as he was performing, and he was doing pretty good too.
Yeah.
His facial expression during the performance, he was tearing up. Yeah,
And-
that was starting to get me too.
And
Or like
when she said even if you're messing up, don't worry about it.
yeah.
I was
So
like,
I was talking to Nick about this too. Like, Beijing Young, she's gotten a lot more softer in this season.
Yeah.
she has.
She used to be ruthless.
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess she started paying more attention to like what netizens are saying about her. But she's so much more softer this time around. I'm not complaining. It's just really unexpected, and I don't know. Like, when you see her kind of talking like a more of a motherly tone, I don't know, man. It just gets me all primed up to ready to start crying about whatever it is that's going to happen. She's about to say or whatever. And man, the host, Donghook, isn't he awesome?
Yeah.
He's amazing.
My God, that dude.
He's perfect for the military.
Yeah, he's definitely got like that fatherly big brother.
He's got that charm.
Yeah, he's definitely got that vibe going on with these guys, and they all like you can tell they all like really look up to him too. And when he says stuff, like it actually reaches them.
Right.
So he was an amazing pick for the host of this season. They did a really good job casting him.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm trying to remember. Was it episode 6 or 7 where he was with the Team X, where one of the Team X groups, where he basically stayed with them the entire time? I can't remember which team.
Yeah.
Like that showed. I was like, all right, like, dude is showing a lot of support. He's showing a lot of love for people who are really challenging themselves.
Oh yeah, and like even after episode 5, at the end of episode 5, the first eliminations, right at the end, it shows him like looking away because he couldn't like stand to like watch the guys like try to comfort each other for being eliminated and whatnot. Like it was rough for him to watch that as well. Like, you can tell like he really cares about these guys, and even just like the way he smiles too when he sees them put on like a great performance, like kind of like a dad watching his son doing something really well.
Right.
Yeah, he's fantastic, man.
Oh. Yeah. So I kind of also want to talk about our standings right now too.
Yeah, I was gonna lead into that. So, all right. So with the leaderboard, I'm still in the lead. I only lost 2 points. Nick is in second. He went up by 11 points. Aura is still in third, but he went up by 110 points.
Yeah.
But he's still trailing behind quite a bit. So,
I lost 4
man.
guys. You guys predicted.
Yeah.
So you guys both predicted that I would be losing 4 guys.
Well, I mean, we also predicted that we'd be down to 6 trainees each. So Nick and I were pretty spot on with predicting what the damage is going to be.
Yeah.
And
Man, produce XTOP. I'm just telling you, like.
yeah, they're doing well.
Dude, Jin Hyuk came back.
Oh my god, dude, he jumped so many ranks. those benefit votes are
Oh
really
yeah, I
carried
mean,
him.
especially like that gamble of going to the X team. My goodness, paid off big time.
I mean, especially like, did you see how wide the vote
Oh
margin
yeah, dude.
is? I remember we were talking about that as we were watching, because for those who didn't know, me and Jihoon watched the episode together. And dude, we were talking about the vote margin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot. And first place, 1.7 million votes.
Yep.
And for 30th, you had 350,000.
Yep. It was a huge disparity.
That's an insane vote margin.
It's only going to grow by next elimination, dude.
Yeah, because I mean,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
as you get less trainees to vote for, it just further concentrates the votes.
Don't they already have more votes than PD48?
I'd have to.
Because didn't One Young have like
Oh, yeah.
1.3 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, because and she only had like 500,000 votes, I think, by around the same time. So, yeah,
Yeah. So Wusok already having 1.7 million votes. This is a much bigger thing.
yeah, and he
Like a lot more votes coming through. The benefit votes do have some weight, but only for people that actually got benefit votes. Like
Yeah.
which Usak, he did get some benefit votes, but he didn't get anywhere near as much as
Wasn't
like
a
Jin
lot,
Hyuk did.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, like I think it was like what 50 something thousand or whatever,
Well,
something around that
'cause
number.
Yeah.
Jin.
Jin Hyuk utterly destroyed
Well,
the vote margins.
Because didn't he also get the ×2 or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he got the X votes as well.
Exactly.
yeah,
So-
because
So yeah, he also got he got in total times 200 votes
yep,
or 2,000 or something,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
So
So yeah, he did so good.
So another thing I wanted to point out is at this point in the season now, 70% of the trainees have been eliminated. However, we have a little bit more than that, right? Between the three of us, because
Correct. Yeah.
Nick and myself, we have 50% of our trainees left. Or's got 25%. It's still not that far off. So, you know, we're still doing pretty well. I mean, yes, I did lose a lot, but
You got screwed this time around.
man,
a little
Midam,
bit.
he got no love.
Dude, okay, those guys, I can't believe what they did. I don't know if Aura caught it as well, but so after the eliminations had gone through and everybody was done. So Madame is like famous in the internationals like votes because also he gets no screen time.
he did it.
Yeah.
He's so underappreciated. But after the eliminations were over and after everything had gone through and they finalized everything aside from the X, aside from announcing the X, they asked Midam how he
They
felt.
finally gave him some screen
They
time.
gave him screen time after he got eliminated.
Oh, yeah.
These jerks.
Those, I cannot believe
Yeah.
them. I was furious. Of all the people to ask, don't ask him. Like, if you're gonna give him no screen time, don't give him screen time after he's
Hey,
eliminated.
that's a salt in the wound at that point.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was like, there's no way.
and like even Hamon Jin, like they only really showed him at his worst as well, like when he was basically like whining or crying. So like it's really understandable that he would drop out of the top 10. Yeah, like he's ranked 14th now.
Mhm. I was surprised to see Mingyu drop a lot.
Who? Oh, Mingyu, yeah.
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 Kim Mingyu.
Yeah.
He dropped so
And
many
especially
ranks.
like after like the screen time that he got from the episode prior, like episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I'm.
Yep.
I have a bad feeling with Kim Mingyu. I feel like he's going to be the next Guyan from last season. How she ranked number 1, but she didn't make it. I feel like Mingyu might be the same way. Cause he's 10th right now.
Mm. The only two people that could really become that person is Mingyu or Johan.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Wusok actually hit first late enough that it wouldn't be the same vibe. It'd just be like, oh yeah, he actually got cheated.
Right.
Or something happened. The only way that he's not making it into the final lineup at this point is he leaves
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the show. I mean, honestly, I think Wusok and Jin Hyuk are so solidly seated at this point that I don't think they're gonna drop. Everyone knows Wusok's fan base is
Right.
huge.
Yeah, which was already established prior to him even being on the show too, because he's as a member
Yeah.
of Obtention. Because
Yep. Wusok and Jinhyuk.
so that's kind of another thing I wanted to talk about too was with the live audience, right? A lot of these trainees aren't going to get the same level of support because it's only 1,000 people, right? That was in the audience, and those 1,000
Yep.
people are going to be more like the hardcore fans. Who's got hardcore fans? Mostly the people who's already debuted, right?
TOP, you'll see a lot from the actual people that, that have debuted, yeah.
Or
Wasn't
some of
there
the few
one?
trainees.
Wasn't one of the trainees that's debuted? Didn't he get eliminated?
Yeah, he's competing for the X position.
Right.
For, the 31st position, I guess it is.
Which one's that?
Yeah.
Who's he?
Oh, I'm struggling with his name.
Same. I feel bad. Like,
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know who you guys are talking about because I'm looking at like the other guys who are also debuted, like Lee Hang-kyu, Choi Bing-chan, and Han Sung-woo. Yeah, those are three guys in my lineup who are already debuted as well. So,
I don't think any of us picked him. That's the thing.
okay.
No, none of us had him. Trying to... Was it Peak?
No. Pico is an international trainee.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So we'll have a picture up later.
Once you figure it out.
Yeah. Sorry to anyone who's a fan of him, but we just can't remember his name right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I mean, a lot of other people, like a lot of the other like debut trainees. You're right, they're still in it.
Right.
I mean, like Cho Sung-yeon, right? He's still in it. He's kind of one of the lower ranked trainees, but yes, he's still.
he's still in the team, so
Right.
17th place.
Well, yeah. I meant like of the debuted. But yeah, he is. No. Yeah. So I mean, of the debuted trainees, yeah. He's definitely like on the lower end, or anything like that. But yes, a lot of the debuted are still in it, and it's going to be really exciting coming into the episode 10 elimination to see if they can maintain that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of other like trainees who, like actual like non-debut trainees who are really exciting. I mean, Song Hyun-jun, Son Dong-pyo, those guys are really exciting to watch, and they've already starting to develop a pretty rabid fan base. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's really interesting to see the fan base of Johan.
yeah, I mean they're keeping in there.
Considering the he's been a trainee for 20
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Well,
And
Hey.
the fact that the national producers have decided that he's good enough already to be in. I mean, what was it on his original, like on episode 1? He only had time to learn one dance.
Yeah.
hey, he pulled it off with flair though. He had the pizzazz.
He absolutely did.
Okay, I will say yes, he did do well, but definitely like not what I was expecting when I was coming into this. I was like, okay, there's going to be a couple debut trainees. There's going to be maybe some individual trainees, as a dark horse, but did not expect a 20-day trainee to be dominating the rankings. Like
So
this.
so that also leads me or leads us into another thing that I want to bring up too. I'm thinking that another reason why we're seeing so many of these trainees with so little actual training time, I'm thinking that these companies are also treating Produce like Produce X 101 as a training ground for them, because these guys, they learn a lot through this series.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
besides the training that they
Like-
get, the immersion that they get, because they get put into the dorms, so they're not just spending like 1 or 2 hours, a day or even a week training. These guys are actually training all day, every day. Minus like what 1 or
Exactly.
2 days on
Right.
for a break, but these guys are getting way more training, and the 1 or 2 weeks at a time, versus like what you would typically get in a few months or maybe even a year. So
Yeah. I mean, they're learning from each other.
oh yeah,
They're
exactly.
they're getting live feedback. They're getting stage experience. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So trainees are able to achieve very rapid growth through the show, and I think that's another reason why we're seeing such short training periods from these contestants.
like if you compare how Johan was on the first episode to where he is now,
Oh my goodness, yeah, unrecognizable.
it's only been 2 maybe 3 months.
Even Eugene, like he made a lot of progress. Like he still
Oh.
wasn't very great, but he made a lot of progress.
Exactly. He made a lot of like, even if, like, hypothetically, if none of our trainees make it, like for some odd reason, like the stars align, the dark stars align, and none of our trainees make it into the final lineup, as highly unlikely as it would be, that a lot of them are going to be either put into solos or put into their own groups.
Oh yeah, because I mean, look at Produce 48. How many of the contestants debuted, like have debuted so far, right? Between
Right.
Eden and Shihyun with Everglow. Geez, there's more to that too. Like there's definitely been a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Cherry
also
Bullets
the whole
Hyun.
thing about yeah. There's also the thing about Woollim Girls, right?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited to see who's gonna debut through that.
Yeah.
I mean, Woollim Girls right now, as it stands, we don't know so much about them because a bunch of people are kind of like, oh, this is potential, this is potential.
Right.
The only one that's really consistent across all of them is Unbi.
Right.
I mean, because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
But
so-
to bring it back in, I kind of do have a question.
Okay.
So, they did announce the X round for this.
Yes.
For those who haven't watched it, pause, go watch it. There's gonna be more spoilers. If you watched it, keep on listening, whatever. But it is for or if you just don't care, but it's for the trainees who were eliminated as of episode 8 to, what was it? Do 2 songs or do 2 performances
And a
for a
1 minute
chance
promotion.
to have a chance to come back.
Yep.
And that's only available to 1 out of the 30 eliminated trainees.
That's right. So for this, my wife actually had a recommendation for us.
Mhm.
So, and she also had it with you in mind too, Aura.
Okay.
So basically, if whoever picks up or is able to guess who the trainee that comes back is, that person will get bonus points.
Okay.
Okay.
So initially, my wife said recommended 200 points because if Aura was to guess it, that would put him back in the running.
It would.
Whoa.
It would still be a long shot because at this point he's got 9 members with zombie points and 3 members with active points.
Right.
So your zombie points are gonna still hold you back, but it'll put you back in the running again.
Yeah. Or it could shoot one of us straight up.
Oh yeah, or it could shoot
Yep.
like Jihoon to the sky.
Yeah, which would pretty much guarantee a win for me, but also even for Nick.
Yeah.
It could.
Yeah, it's pretty much a guarantee. We've min-maxed our rosters to the point where we can't really do much anymore.
So that's why I was wondering. So maybe instead of 200 points, maybe 100 points.
Well,
But then even then, that still wouldn't really do a whole lot for Aura, but would still keep it
right.
um,
What?
competitive
There's also
for myself or Nick.
There's also that X member. For
Well, the thing about it is, if you get 100 points, right, then I mean you're gonna be at nearly 1,000.
Yeah.
Right. And
And so,
unless
and
my
also,
team like
we got to remember the X member is also getting double points.
Right.
So if we happen to have the X member in our lineup,
oh already yeah that's right.
so I mean theoretically the X member is going to garner 91 points because that's what 11th is currently sitting at.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
so
and not
that's
to mention I have a bigger chance of that too because I got 6 members who are eliminated in that round.
right.
You both have 4.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking
Ooh.
I was thinking the final X member, not this X member.
Oh yeah.
Like the 11th place is going to garner double points, right?
Ooh.
Which is 91 points. So that's sitting at 182.
Well, would it be 9? Well, like let's say it was like I'm just picking one of your members. Let's say it's Cha Jun Ho. He's 13th. Let's say he remains 13th, but he
Okay, that's true.
But he becomes the X member. It'd be just 178 instead.
Right. So you're going to garner a lot of points off that. So I think actually 200 points is still realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 200 points, it doesn't guarantee you a win because hypothetically, if for Kang Min Hee and Park Sun Ho, if they go up in rank, I could still hit an X member and I could still beat you.
Yeah, and let's
So
see.
I think 200 points is fair.
Yeah.
And between the 3 of us, we've got 14 members who could possibly come back. So it's a 14 out of 30 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 14 out of 30 chance that anyone could get that any one of us could get the person that's going to come back for 31st place.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's an easy 200 points for one of us. Now, it could be none of us, and then it's all going to be left up to the X member, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I think that's fair. I think that's a good idea.
All right. So we're going to do that then? 200 points for whoever gets
Yeah.
it?
200 points.
All right. Man. So, yeah, it could keep it... it's another bit of added excitement. So
Yeah.
What's also a fun thing to note is, right now you're currently in the lead in total points.
Mm-hmm.
But what's funny is I'm currently in the lead in active points.
Yep.
So I'm averaging a higher rank than you.
Yeah, for your
in our
remaining
current
members.
active 6.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a lot more medium ranked people than I do.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, your spread is not as insane as mine.
Yeah, because I got 2 guys in the top 10, but they're in the bottom of the top 10. You got 2 guys in the top 10 who are in the top of the top 10.
Yeah, I have Produce X TOP right now.
Yep.
And so, but in Aura actually,
He's in between us.
he's got 3rd and 4th.
He's actually closer to you. Yeah, and then...
Yeah. What I found funny though is there's 30 trainees
Mhm.
left, and we have 29th, 28th, and 27th place.
Yeah.
Dude, Moon Hyunbin was so close.
He was super close.
I remember talking to you about it while we were watching it. I was like, he's got it. No,
Yeah.
no, dude, 32nd place. Why'd they have to do that suspenseful build up? That wasn't nice.
Yeah.
No. So
And I feel like we don't get a break either. Episode 10 is around the corner,
Oh my god, yeah.
and that's gonna drop it to 20 trainees.
Yep. So when we drop to 20 trainees, man, if our current positions remain the same, then yeah, like Aura would lose another one, I'd lose one, you'd lose 2.
Aura would lose Tony. What is Aura gonna do without Tony?
I need Tony to make it, man. I need Tony to make it.
Alright, I find it really funny that the 2 that are carrying you are trades.
So, yeah. Yeah.
You can't even deny it. I mean, the first elimination really hits you hard,
Oh, so hard.
and the second one wasn't any better.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that I already lost. So I lost someone before what, second episode?
Yeah, by episode 2.
So I was already at a disadvantage, you know. Whatever. I lost one. Who cares? It's happened.
Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
mean, the three of us, we all had different methods of picking our lineups. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see whose method comes out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, it's looking like not Aura's.
I could still turn it around, okay? So
I
do you
mean,
want to?
Man,
So do you want to do it now about picking one of the eliminated members, or because we can't exactly do it next episode? Because
Picking what members? Sorry.
the doing what Jihoon's wife was talking about, the ex member.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
yeah. So
Alright.
what I'm thinking is, we can give first pick to Aura since he's in deep
Struggling.
third, and then Nick, you can get second pick, and I'll take last pick. So,
Okay. So
Are we? So it's
What?
it's going to be the ones who are eliminated and not in our current lineup, right? Who's not already in our lineups?
Who's not already in our lineups? Oh, I didn't know that part.
Oh,
I don't know. I, mean,
okay.
I don't know. I'm just winging this at this point. So, or do you want
I
to
was
just go?
figuring inside of our lineups,
Oh,
too.
within our lineups too. Okay, so yeah, I'm fine with that. We can
Just
do that.
anyone that was eliminated
So-
from 30th
Yeah.
to 60th, or from 31st to 60th.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, let's do that. So, Aura, go ahead.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so I actually have two that I want to pick. One is from mine, and it's Wei Ziye. Just because I really want my Hong Yis. I really want my Hong Yis. Okay, I don't care. Hong Yi, man. But the other one.
So that's
is-
who you're going to pick?
No, the other one I want to pick. It isn't in my lineup. It is actually in Jihoon's lineup.
Okay,
Oh.
who is it?
Yeah, it's Lee Mi Dam.
All right,
I was waiting for that one.
bro. I'm not even sweating it. So, he's all yours.
do
All right.
I pick?
How
do I
about
pick the
you?
one that broke my heart, or do I pick the one that might strategically let me win? Screw it. I'm picking Hong Yi Wei Ziye.
Oh,
Why?
Oh. All
Okay.
right.
Good boy.
That's a long
Yeah.
shot.
I don't care. Like,
all right.
I can't. My heart won't let me betray him.
All right. You know, I'm in the kind of the same situation because I really want Moon Hyun-bin to win. But I think I'm going to have to go with E Entertainment's Won Hyuk.
Okay.
Ah, man.
I knew you were going for it too.
Oh, you suck.
I'm going to go with E Entertainment's Won Hyuk.
Man, who
Alright.
does that leave me with now?
Moon Hyun-bin.
Wow.
It leaves you with a few people. I mean,
Yeah, man.
because, I mean,
You suck, man.
there's not a... Won Hyuk's been getting the screen time he needs.
Yeah, exactly. And damn it. You know what? I'm gonna go with Moon Hyun Bin.
All right.
Yep.
Oh.
He's got
If he comes
yeah
back,
yeah.
I'm going to be so happy.
But then that means I get those points too.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so happy and so sad at the same time.
Yeah, cause so that'd be weird, because since he's in your lineup, you'll still get his active points again, but I'll get the 200 points.
He'd get. Yeah, he.
Yeah,
you'd
but you get 200 points. You walk out in the positive on that one.
Right.
But yeah, I seriously think Won Hyuk is going to make it.
Same here.
He's getting the screen time.
Plus, he got that screen time right at the end of the episode too.
Yeah, the tearjerker part of the episode.
Oh, those jerks, man. Yeah.
So I've also updated our points not threatened.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw.
Oh, I'm still sitting pretty good.
Yeah.
Currently Yeah, Junior, you're really sitting pretty good because the only person that's really threatened that is from 30th to 20th is Choi Suan.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get hurt severely if this remains true.
Well,
right.
I don't know, cause like Park Sin Ho, yeah, he's been getting screwed with the screen time, but Kang Min Hee, he's starting to get screen time.
Yeah,
He got some pretty good screen time.
he is.
Yeah.
He is getting some good screen time, and especially if like it's gonna help a lot if Won Hyuk makes
Right.
it, especially because he's not in any of our lineups. So I think that'll be really good. I'm sad no one voted for me, Dom. No one has faith that he's gonna make
Yeah.
it.
He just didn't get the love, man.
Oh no.
So.
They give him screen time after he's eliminated.
Yo, and what about
Right.
Kim Sung Yeon? Like he finally got like main vocalist
Him
position,
too.
and he gets eliminated.
Yeah, honestly.
I felt so bad for him.
I do want to ask though, where did Kim Dong Bin's screen time go? Because he got a lot in the beginning of
And
the
then-
series, and it's just
yeah.
left.
Like there was a few times where I was like, oh yeah, he's still around. Whenever I saw him.
Yeah, in this last episode, I was like, oh yeah, he's not eliminated yet.
Yeah, I like how you said yet.
Go figure. And he's on my team, and I remember that he wasn't. MLD Entertainment, by the way.
So I can't remember if Dong Pyo got a lot of screen time in this last episode.
He actually
either.
did.
Not.
He did get somewhere it mattered.
He's been getting more than recent
Yeah.
episodes, but not since not like the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people like a lot of the screen time recently has been going to like
TOP media guys.
Johan, TOP got a lot of
Yeah.
screen time.
Oh, so much.
I seriously like am convinced they gave Woosuk and Jin Hyuk half the screen time.
It almost felt like an entire episode was dedicated to Jin Hyuk. him carrying his whole team.
Because I mean, every time one of the top 10 members got announced, they're like, "Wait, how far did Jin Hyuk go?"
Yeah.
Like literally every single time until it was top 4, and they were like, "Do you think he actually went to number 2?" And I mean, I remember telling you, I was like, "No, he got
Yeah.
4th. There's no way his votes carried him that hard."
So
But
did you guys notice with episode 8, for it being an elimination episode, it went entirely different compared to every other elimination episode we'd ever seen, at least from this season and previous season, because normally right at the end of the elimination episode, they'll show the trainees like crying for each other, comforting each other, saying goodbye, and blah blah blah. But
Right.
because they got that second chance now, there was none of that. So we didn't have to
Oh,
cry
yeah.
as much.
No, I cried.
Oh, I
Oh
actually
yeah,
cried.
I cried
yeah.
too, but I would have cried a whole lot more if I got to see these dudes like just at the end just sobbing for each other and just like apologizing for not being able to go further with each other. I'm like, oh man, that gets me every single time, man.
So
Man.
yeah, seeing the practices. Oh my god.
Yeah,
What was it? Sunday to Monday's team.
oh yeah,
Like
Oh my gosh.
how everyone literally they even said it in the episode how everyone but Tony had the highest chance of being eliminated.
yeah.
Dude, Tony felt so
Oh, yeah,
bad.
dude.
He was like, "Oh no, what am I supposed to do with that statement?"
And then when he saw Ziwe like literally trying to be center, he was crying because they're both from the same company, they're both on the same team, but Tony wasn't as big of a risk of being eliminated as he was.
Yeah, and so for that part, I thought it was really awesome too. Like, cause when he was gonna dance as center, like for his showcase, at first it was only 2 dudes that was gonna be dancing alongside him. But then like Woosuk, who was originally going to be the center, he came up to support Suhe with that, and as well as like another dude too. So I thought that was really classy the way that he saw that his position as center was threatened, but Woosuk still came up to support him.
Right.
The thing that really got me this episode was really like it was the Woolen guys, especially with the fact that like they watched like Cha Jun Ho get announced at 13,
Right.
Yeah.
and they were like, good job, good job, good job. And you just got to realize that, like, that was Moon Jin-ho and Kim Min-so that were saying, like, good job, you did a really good job. They're sitting at 59th and 52nd. They have no hope of not getting eliminated.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so knowing that they're like, good job, and knowing that they're not showing their tears because they know they're gonna get eliminated, and
Yeah.
and like, instead wishing Cha Jun Ho like the best was crazy to me. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. That it really got me, because I mean they support him, and that's
Or
nice.
or even when you see like dudes support each other who aren't from the same company. Like they were on a team
Yeah.
together,
Mhm.
maybe like on the first team from the first Group X battle or whatever, but they still got that like sense of camaraderie.
Just
it's seriously crazy.
Just seeing them come so far.
That makes me wonder what the episode 10 eliminations are.
Oh
gonna
my
look like.
goodness, yeah. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the next
My
episode too, because I really want to find out who's gonna make it back.
My biggest concern right now is actually for Dong Pyo.
Well, don't say that.
Look,
Lina.
dude, look at where he's ranked right now. He's ranked
No, he's
11th.
11th.
If he does not make it to either top 10 or the X position, he will be the first trainee that
Oh,
was sent
yeah.
here to not make
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Man,
And
I mean, there have been people that did their initial pick me songs and have not made actual center for the group.
but
I
they
mean,
still at least
Suyo
debuted.
Sakura, for example. But Sakura debuted, and everyone debuted,
Somi debuted.
and that's scary.
And
I mean,
he said it in
at
an
the same
earlier
time-
episode too. He's worried about, because he even noticed how he's been dropping in
Oh, yeah.
ranks, and he said in an earlier episode how he was worried that he might be the one to break tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm They honestly, it kind of scares me because I feel like they've been foreshadowing this for like the entire season.
Right.
Ever since he's been center and started dropping ranks, they've been foreshadowing it. He's like, I don't want to be the one center that doesn't debut.
Right.
And just looking at where he is now, and how, because what was it? I don't think any of the trainees before have even dropped out of the possible like rankings to get in.
Yeah, because I want to say like from Produce 48, Sakura. I don't think she dropped out of the top 10.
I don't think
will
she
say,
dropped out of
though,
the top 5.
Sakura's fan base is about 4 times the size of Wooseok's.
But I don't think Somi even dropped that much either, dude.
No, Somi didn't drop at all.
Yeah.
Somi stayed in top 10 the entire time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know
but
what
yes,
season 2 was.
But yes, I do understand. I do fully understand that. But as also have we seen, the thing that really scares me is episode 11 eliminations, and it sounds weird because it's like it's episode 11. But do you know how many ranking changes on the final elimination? You see people that are like 15th go into like 9th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see massive jumps on the
In
last
fact,
elimination, and that's because people are hardcore voting.
Produce 48, Quantum B, she was ranked 11th and 12th in episode 9 and 11, and she ended up like ranked 7 by the final episode.
Yeah, and so she jumped massive amounts to get into the actual.
Yeah,
group.
even
Right.
And
oh my goodness, like
that's kind of why I'm not entirely worried for Dong Pyo.
yeah, because like
I'm still worried, just because.
The people I'd really be worried about is like, if I was Jihoon, I'd be worried about Sungwoo and Mingyu, because
Yeah.
if someone like let's say hypothetically, Dongpyo, Cha Jun-ho, and Wonjin just shoot up in ranks like 6th, 7th, and
Mhm.
8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that gonna push out?
yeah. So, but that's the thing though.
So-
Like it can be such a huge change up because again, looking at Produce 48, Joyana, she was ranked 18th in episode 11, ranked 3rd by the final episode, right?
Yeah, that's
And,
crazy
like,
jump.
Chaeyeon, she was ranked 3rd in episode 11. She barely squeaked in at rank 12 on the final episode. So it can
Yeah.
be pretty crazy. Crazy things have happened, and I'm not gonna be surprised. Well, I'm gonna be surprised, but I'm not gonna think that it's impossible for more crazy things to happen again.
No.
Oh, absolutely not. There's got to be. I wonder if they're gonna do an X Factor, not like this episode, but an X Factor for
10
episode
and 11.
10 and 11
Ooh.
eliminations. Oh, well,
Eliminations.
the 11 eliminations have got to be the final.
Yeah,
number,
11,
right?
episode 11 is the final episode, and they already declared that there will be the X member for the 11th member.
Right.
Yeah.
But episode 10 eliminations are gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because it could be something really light or something really brutal. Like this is a really light X Factor,
Yeah.
right? But it could be something really brutal. Is that like I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen. Cross fingers that it won't. But it's like take it down to 20. Then the X Factor is that for episode I don't know, like they have to do another 1 minute like video, and then the 5 worst are eliminated.
Oh yeah.
I
In a
mean,
revote.
I mean, another thing which could be kind of more brutal, is to have your fellow trainees vote for you.
Oh my goodness! Because there'll be some tears.
Oh no!
Because some people will be are gonna because
some people will be legitimately betrayed.
yeah because you're gonna have to
Mhm.
pick between friends. I'm like, oh my god, like I have 3 friends who are eliminated.
Oh
Who am I gonna
my
vote for
God.
among them?
Right.
Yeah, that
Oh
you
my
I would
God.
definitely.
If that was the X, if that was the X, I
If that was the X, I'd stop watching the show. Oh, by the way, for anyone watching, this is definitely a group I'm in a hard stand. By the way, I'm way too attached to this group by this point.
I called it.
Yeah.
Didn't I say that from before we?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna stay in this group. I am way too attached.
so I'm probably going to stay on the group, and then anyone who's been like eliminated but end up in like a new group, like I'm gonna be standing them so
I mean,
hard.
Stan Cho Sung Yeon.
Oh man.
Stan Hong Yi.
Speaking of Cho Sung Yeon, still regretting
Yeah.
it, by the way.
Yeah, ranked 17th.
Yeah, he continues to spite me.
He's been getting so
He's
much
like-
screen time.
He's like, you remember when you dropped me? Yeah, I'm gonna go up in 2 ranks now. You remember when you dropped me? Yeah, 5 more.
Yeah.
I didn't have faith, but I did drop him for Dongpyo. Still proving to be a trade up considering Dongpyo got sent.
Right.
I was, but then again, I was also so certain he was gonna stay in top 10 for the entirety of it, like normal centers do.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying this is
And,
concerning.
A bit.
Yeah, because
I don't think he's gonna eliminate debut group. Let's go. I was telling Jihoon, I was like, we should just debut all 60 of them, just 60 member group,
yeah,
easy.
no problem.
NCT, PDX,
Yep.
same thing.
Oh
Oh man.
yeah. So
All right.
I think
well,
I think that's about it for this episode, huh? Is there anything else that you guys
Yeah.
want to add in
I think so.
before we wrap it up?
If you have if you don't watch the show and you're just watching this to support us, you better watch the show. I'll fight you.
He'll
Good
meet
show.
you at the
It's
corner.
a sad show, but a
You
good
should.
show.
So I'll just say that yes, like Nick said, you should watch the show. Definitely take him up on fight him because you probably win anyways, and it'll be fun for us to watch too. So,
Yeah. You'll definitely win.
But
Trust me.
stand talent, stand these 60 guys,
Stan?
101 guys,
Yes. Well, 99.
Oh, 99.
stand all of them.
Stand the 99.
Right.
Don't
Well-
stand all. Don't stand all 101 of them. Just stand the 99.
All right,
Oh no,
we
stand
go.
the 100.
We didn't
Yeah,
get to
stand 100.
Stand the 100.
we didn't get to stand 100 people, please.
It's not asking for much. It's only 100 people.
Right.
That's all. That's all.
Only, yeah. And it's better than AKB. Right,
Hey.
Aura?
Yeah.
It's only 104 in the main group, and
Main
then
group?
a bunch in the and then there's 14 sister groups, about to be 15,
And the
with
Kinkyu
one
say-
rival group.
Oh.
Yep, and then the Kinkyu
And now you know why we don't. Now you know why we don't stand AKB, except for
Yeah, that
Aura.
could just be a full-time job by itself, just trying to stand them.
Yep, I'd have to take notes.
Hey,
All right,
Yeah.
well,
You know, what, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Or take it away.
all
we
right.
get off topic again.
All right, so thank you for watching or listening, whatever. Watch PDX 101. Join us in our tears. Join us in our joys. Support all the trainees that have been eliminated, who are still going. Wish them best in their future endeavors. Wish the best of luck to everyone who was eliminated and going to do their best as the X Factor or whatever. Please like, comment, subscribe, click that bell, and we'll see you next time for our next episode.
See you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Adios.